One thing that comes up a lot is awareness. A lot of companies talk about awareness. We'll have a lot of calls, and companies are always trying to get more attention, more awareness from their audience, and they're trying to drive in sales. And this is something that just goes on and on and on all the time. And one thing to look at with awareness is just to drill it down a little further. When we say awareness, we go, okay, good. From who? Awareness from who? Who do we want to get attention from? And I know that's obvious, but it doesn't get enough attention, because if you're trying to get awareness, you got to look at from who. And then once you nail down from who, you can look at, well, where are they? And when you think about even yourself, how do you find out about things? Where do you find out about things? And I can answer that question myself. Like when I'm trying to find out about things, or when I just do find out about things, it could be from listening to a podcast. It could be somebody talking about it. It could be from a podcast ad. It could be in an audiobook that I've listened to. It could be from a book. It could be on LinkedIn. It could be on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. And social media, right? Like you potentially going to find out about social media. Sometimes you read an article somewhere. Sometimes it's in a blog. So you have to look at, number one, if you're trying to get awareness, you got to really define it. Who do you want awareness from? So who is the audience? And then you got to look at, well, where is that audience? Where do they live online? And then once you, or not online, it could be a billboard, right? Like I just went to Utah for a hockey tournament, and I was impressed with how many billboards there were and how well done they were. And it's something that doesn't probably get enough attention, but that is a great play if done correctly. Another one is like Fubo. We have a partnership with Fubo to sell ad campaigns on Fubo, and like many of you, like many people, I like sports. That's why I have Fubo, and they have like beautiful banner ads and obviously commercials and ads that you can put on there, but it's like you've got to get in front of your audience. So in order to get in front of them, you have to understand who are they, and then where are they? What are the vehicles or the mediums that they pay attention to? Because there are vehicles and mediums that people pay attention to, but you first have to profile the audience and nail that down. And it's going to make awareness a lot easier. You can just, spray and pray type thing, like just go everywhere, which is fine. It depends on your budget. But you can be more exact about it. You can really drill it down and look at like, where are they? What do we want to do? How are we going to get in front of them? What's the message going to be? And then where do we want to direct them? And that's just going to help attain the awareness, and then help route it somewhere. Because once we have awareness, where do we want it to go? And that comes up a lot. The other thing I've been hearing a lot is just, I think a lot of companies got slaughtered in 2024. Not all, but a lot of companies got slaughtered in 2024 in terms of sales and things like that. Now is the time to promote. Now is the time to push on sales. Now is the time to support marketing, support sales, support PR and public relations or publicity, support promotional activities. You can't save your way to affluence. That's never, ever going to work. So you've got to drive promotion. You got to get out in front of your audience. It could be doing some grunt work one-to-one. It could be building out demand gen work. It could be net new logo, account-based selling, going wide, whatever. But now is the time to push. And I think, it's so far so good in 2025, but I think that in order to make up for it, people are going to have to really double, triple time it on promoting in every avenue, from both getting attention and go to market and trade shows and things like that. And then of course, supporting sales to help make their life easier to close deals, including making the buyer journey as easy as possible. Because quite frankly, that alone, like you could have good salespeople and things like this, but sometimes the buyer journey and what's being delivered is literally the thing that's clogging the sales cycle. And so you don't want to be the cause of the clog. You have to make sure that it's seamless, there's no confusions, they get it, and it's arriving at a concluded deal.